This your boy Ace here, and welcome to Afternoons. So let's get to it, y'all. So, last video I talked about Shayna turning on Ronda. Definitely go back and watch that video if y'all want to hear my thoughts about that, because I went into some details about my initial thoughts on it. We're going to expand upon that whole thing with Shayna on Monday. We expect to hear from her on Monday why she turned on Ronda, so we'll see what happens then. But let's get into how this match went towards the end here. So let's get right to the moment where Ronda turned on Shayna and pick it up from there. So the first half of this match was kind of like so. I think, if you've seen a Liv, Raquel, Ronda, Shayna tag team match before, I mean, it's pretty much the same thing. Although Ronda and Shayna's two best tag team matches to me easily was Katana Chance, Kaden Carter. That was probably number one. I can't wait until they get elevated on the main roster, because they need to start being at these premium live events or pay-per-views or whatever, because they bring so much value. If they were in there instead of Liv and Raquel, this match probably would have been a banger. This would have easily been, because the door was kind of wide open tonight. I felt like the women's Money in the Bank was the best match of the night. I was a little bit put off by Seth and Finn. I thought that was going to be the match of the night, but it wasn't. But I think the women's Money in the Bank was the match of the night, man. And then probably Roman, the Bloodline feud. I think that was second, man. But yeah, man. I think if it went that way, it would have been good. But I still like what Liv and Raquel did in this match, and I prefer them as tag team champions. The other match I was talking about with Ronda and Shayna was the witchery duo of Alpha Fire and Aladdin a couple of weeks on SmackDown when they actually lost the NXT titles to make them undisputed. And calling them WWE Women's Tag Team titles that they call them now. That was the other match I liked Ronda and Shayna in, but let's get to it though. So pretty much what ended up happening was that when Morgan dropped Baszler with a step up enziguri, Rousey pulled Raquel off the apron to prevent Morgan from tagging out, but then Baszler put Morgan into a Kirifuda clutch, right? And then Morgan got to her feet and used the jaw jacker to escape the hold. This is the turning point. So Rousey tagged in, right, and acted cocky as she approached Morgan. And then suddenly, out of nowhere, everyone was shocked after that, man. Baszler blasted Rousey from behind, ended up putting her in the Kirifuda clutch. And but she she didn't keep it on her that long. She walked away. And everyone was in disbelief of what they saw, because nobody expected Shayna to just turn on Ronda right there. And that pretty much opened the door for Liv and Raquel to pick up these tag team titles. Rodriguez released the hold and then left the ring. Rodriguez performed a Tejana Bomb on Rousey, and then Morgan followed up with a Bolivian and scored the pinfall. So Liv and Raquel are your new WWE Women's Tag Team champions just 2 weeks after they got unified on SmackDown a couple of weeks ago, like I said, against Alpha Fire and Isla Dawn. Raquel and Liv went in about 9 minutes. So this was interesting though. This was interesting on so many levels, but I think they went the right route on both sides. Shayna did need to get away from Ronda, but I did like the little dominant tag team duel that they were building up between them. So I definitely had to win it. Let's see the poll if y'all had to win it too. Let's go to that poll real quick. Let's see how many votes this was. I think almost 200 at the time that I'm doing this one, because I got it up kind of like before, like doing the show. If I had got it up this morning, I think it would have had a way bigger voter turnout. But 14 likes, so 85% of y'all went with Liv and Raquel, and I was usually Liv always does well in my polls, but in this one in particular, I said, man, I think people really believe Liv and Raquel were going to retain, man. So that was interesting. And then I need y'all to vote in another poll. So I was this other poll has 126 votes at the time that I'm doing this, 10 likes. This one I'm going to reveal the results starting on Monday, and whenever Liv and Raquel are back on Raw, whatever, then Shayna Baszler as well when she does her promo, and then probably when EO, whatever happens with her on SmackDown this Friday, with Damage Control, I'm going to go over this poll. So definitely want to see this one get to over 1,000 votes. I think it will. I think it. I got a Liv Morgan poll about last week. Let me put that one up real quick. Reveal the results for that one. When I was asking y'all, are y'all happy that Liv came back? This one has 1,600 votes. I had a poll on this channel that had anywhere closer to, you know, or over 1,500, maybe almost 2,000 votes since I think early in the year, man. Maybe WrestleMania probably, or sometime before that. It's been a while on this channel, man. So salute to y'all for voting. And 92% of y'all went with Liv. 85 likes. I'll definitely thank y'all for voting in that poll. Let me put up the one that's the one I'm talking about right now. Liv and Raquel winning the tag team titles. 62%, they're leading the way. Shayna is actually 21%, so she's in second over Io Sky. But it's kind of close between Io and Shayna right now. So definitely vote in that poll. But yeah. So for Liv and Raquel, to me, or let's start out with Ronda and Shayna. Now, I did go over further details about Shayna in the last video, so I'm not going to go too much over here. But with Ronda, this is obviously going to split them up. Ronda's going to be back, probably in solo action. Her and Shayna's going to have to see each other about what happened. That's why I can't wait for Monday to see what Shayna did. My guess with Shayna is that she just tried to get out of Ronda's shadow, and hopefully she's booked like she was in NXT. A dominant champion in the making. And then with Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez, I was glad for Liv more than just Raquel, because Raquel had a lot going on and she ended up going back into solo action because she had a little stare down with Rhea, and then Becky had ruined her opportunity to get in the Money in the Bank match, but it paid off here because she won the tag team title. So I'm kind of glad that they're keeping those two together for a little bit longer, but whenever they split up, I'm hoping Liv turns heel, to be honest with y'all. So I don't know if they're going to do it, but whenever that day comes. But I think these are some good champions to have, maybe for the rest of the summer. I probably wouldn't have them. I don't know who, because there's a lot of like tag teams still forming right now. Like there's some in NXT that's forming right now. And it's interesting because Jakar Jackson, Lash Legend, from the Metaphor in NXT, they just called out Ronda and Shayna tag team. So like that was crazy, bro, that this went like the way it did, bro. So Liv and Raquel got the tag team titles back, bro. This time the undisputed tag team titles. Man, this is crazy, man. But I'm happy for them. It should be interesting to see the way this goes on both sides, bro. But yeah, man, it's gonna be interesting, man. It's gonna be interesting. Go on ahead and give this video give me y'all thoughts on this. Give this video a like, share, subscribe, y'all. Are y'all happy with Liv and Raquel winning? Let me know in the comment section, man. Thank y'all for watching. After News to Like.